Oh, we were ready to play. We were, the last game at Washington State, it really stung. We played a really good half there, and then second half happened, and we just kind of laid down, and we let them take the game, and they did a really good job. So I think remembering that all week, getting better this week, and just had a fire, and we wanted to play better. We thought we really gave the game away, and just didn't play good second half. So we were focused and ready to try to get a win this weekend here. And we knew, and we were focused because Oregon's a really good team. Oregon Coach Graves is a great coach. They run difficult stuff. They have great shooters around the floor. They really spread you out. And I think we caught them on a night where they were a little bit cold. So he got lucky today.
Oregon has always been at the top of the Pac-12 for a long time now. This program hasn't beaten them since 2015 until today. What kind of win does this do for a program, not only beating Oregon, but being on the national stage like you guys were tonight?
Well, I think so. We don't think a lot about that. Funny thing is, it doesn't feel like that because there isn't like 15,000 people. I think we would have sold out today if we had our crowd. So it just feels like another game. So for us, we don't really buy into it. It didn't feel like it was on ESPN. So we just went out and played. I'm proud of the way we had a good start. But I think from a national perspective, I think this was a good statement win because, a lot of people don't see the Pac-12. We're not on ESPN a lot, just overall as a conference. So just to make a statement, and I think for us, for Arizona to bounce back after a tough loss on the road at Washington State, and I'm gonna tell you, a lot of people are gonna lose there. They're a good team, but I think for us to bounce back and show character in this and not lose our confidence was really important for us. So on ESPN, on the Pac-12, it didn't matter to us. We just wanted to go out and perform well. And I thought we started the game off strong and then got back to Arizona defense.
Yeah, so you mentioned Trinity. I'm just curious, Kate was in foul trouble and what you thought about the way your team navigated that. And especially from Samaje wasn't available tonight. So
yeah, so she wasn't available. She's out with a concussion. I think that we did a really good job when Kate was out to really pound the ball. One of our focuses and one of the emphasis we wanted today was to pound the ball inside. I felt like we had an advantage with Trinity and Kate on the post. So it wasn't Kate's day. That's okay. She was in foul trouble. So Trinity stepped up. I thought she did a great job of playing inside and out. So in isolations on the block, she did a really good job. She had patience. She scored. She got us going early. And then later on, she stepped out and hit her threes. From the three-point line, she was 2 for 4, but she's a great three-point shooter. The numbers don't say it, but she is. So those are shots I wanted her to take. But I thought Kate did a really good job of finding her. Lauren did a good job of finding her. Our team did a good job of finding the hot hand. And that's what a team win's about. If one person isn't playing their best game, other people have to step up. I don't think it was perfect. I thought Benda usually plays a little bit better. I thought Shayna could play a little bit better. But even despite the fact they didn't have their perfect games, they played really well defensively. And we went through those scoring droughts today like we have been, but then we got stops. The difference in the second half of Washington State, we did that when we didn't get stops. So I'm really proud of that. We stuck to it. We handled their runs. I thought the very end of the game with substitutions, I thought they went on a run. So we got to be able to bear down and get those stops. But I thought this was overall a really, really good team effort defensively. And we got good shots. Just some of them didn't fall. That's why our percentage wasn't great.
And do you expect Samaje to be able to play on Sunday?
I'm optimistic, but not positive. It just depends on her progression. But since we have a couple of days, yes. If we had the normal Friday, Sunday game, it would be no. So possibly for Sunday, but I might rest her and just play her next week. I don't feel like we need to rush her back. I thought today we got great experience for Lauren. I thought we ran Sam a lot at the 4, despite the Oregon being big, and I thought she did a really good job. So, just proud of our team and proud of the way we bounced back after a really tough loss. That loss at Washington State, it really stung.
Just one thing about Sam, just comment about, do you think she's one of the most underrated players nationally now? Just the way she contributes to your team?
Yeah, I think she's very underrated. She's for sure one of the most underrated defensive players. And she's a really good offensive player, but Sam is never going to go take 10 bad shots. If she misses a couple, I'm going to say be aggressive, but she's not going to take shots that aren't in rhythm, that don't feel good. But I think that Sam can do so many things well. For us, Sam plays the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. She knows every position by heart. She's one of our smartest players. She's always defending one of the best players on the other team, always their go-to players. So for us, she's just so important. With her off the floor, we are a different team. So if you look today, I played her at the 2, 3, and 4 today, and 5. So she's just one of those utility players that can do everything. She's a leader on and off the court. She's like the player that I wish I could clone more of her, and I wish she could stay with me forever. But I like her to be aggressive and confident, and like she did today, post up, go inside out. That's what she does, and that's what we need from her. If she plays well, we win games. So we need Sam.
You guys get off to a 17-2 run. How important was it to get off to such a fast start?
It was very important. We know that Oregon is a great offensive team, so we knew that for us to even be in the game, we had to come out strong, and we were just clicking on all cylinders. Everybody was touching the ball, and so it felt great, and I'm proud of my teammates.
And then getting the win against Oregon, this is your guys' first win as a team since 2015 over the Ducks, and it's on national television. What does this type of win do for a program?
I mean, this is an amazing thing. I think it was our first regular season game on ESPN, and to win against Oregon, who we've never beaten before, as you mentioned. I mean, it was just a great feeling. It's a great statement win as well. We kind of got beat up against Stanford, and then obviously this past weekend going to Washington State. So it's great to just come out here, grab this win against Oregon, and beat them by, or at least has a lead by 20 for some point of the game.
Even though at times it seemed like they started scoring a little bit on you, you just took over and controlled it. Did you feel that? Was that what was that like walking through that or running through that game for you? As you know, this is a team that they're ranked number 10, you haven't beaten them before, all that kind of stuff. And the game's going along and you're just dictating the whole game.
Yeah, I knew from the first quarter when I looked at the lead we had, I knew that we were controlling the game. And even when we made substitutions, everybody was just focused and locked in. And I just knew we controlled the game overall because we had them flustered. And I've never seen Oregon players fluster like that. But I mean, everybody was just locked in tonight and everybody wanted this win really bad. So, I mean, I can honestly say we executed the game plan. We played together and we played actually, I want to say close to 40 minutes of good basketball, which is something we've never done before.
Yeah, what did you guys think of the way Trinity played? It seems, she made some big shots. She was all over the court, it seemed like tonight.
Yeah, we love having Trinity on our team. She's a big body down there. She loves to battle. She loves getting the ball down there, doing all her moves, her little step back. So we love having her. We knew Oregon was pretty big down inside. They're a pretty big team. So we knew we had to battle in the post area, and Trinity stepped up to the plate and she did a great job tonight.
And is her toughness, is that kind of a missing element that maybe you guys didn't have in the past?
Yeah, I mean, she loves the weight room. She loves the weight room. She could be in there every day if she wanted to. So yeah, it's definitely nice to have a player like that who just wants to get down there and body with people and obviously not pick up fouls, which is really helpful too. Do
you expect when you get back to the locker room and look at your phone that you're going to have all these texts and stuff from people who watched your game?
Yeah, already saying it. Bon up.
Yeah, people from like all the way back home in the Midwest, East Coast. It's great to know that we were able to have that with ESPN showing our game.
Did you guys feel any extra pressure or were you extra excited? I mean, how did you feel knowing that you're going to be on the national stage like that?
No pressure at all. It's a regular game. We lace up our shoes just like Oregon does. And we were just really excited. I mean, you can kind of feel the energy, like in shoot around the day. It was like, okay, like we're going to be, on national TV. And so everybody was ready and everybody brought their A game.